bachelor degree in that friendly with Germany a few weeks ago. They held the world champions to the single goal. They were part of a team that won back-to-back games just days apart against the Netherlands and Germany. None of that matters now. You start from scratch, opening night of a tournament, and a very difficult tournament at that, against a team that was similarly at the World Cup last year, has aims on taking down the kings of Concacaf. There is Cesar Ramos. Big test to see how he deals with these two teams in a fantastic atmosphere at a sold-out Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. This is the 7th time the United States is playing Honduras in a Gold Cup. It's the 23rd all-time meeting, going back to Ed Murphy's lone goal in a World Cup qualifier in 1965. The U.S. 14 years ago today beating Honduras in penalties in the first ever Gold Cup in 1991. Trying to get off on the right foot in 2015. After a dramatic build-up, the United States and Honduras are underway. The U.S. trying to defend their CONCACAF Gold Cup title, and with it clinch a spot in the 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup in Russia. Honduras have been to the semifinals 3 straight times. Become just the 4th team ever to take a result off the U.S. in the group stage of this competition. Altidore trying to get Dempsey in behind off the throw, and Palacios slides it out. Bradley for Beckerman. Kings around, falls to the feet of Bradley. Swings all the way across for DeAndre Yedlin. To get in, starting in the midfield, Timmy Chandler. Want to get full contact on that, maybe a bit of a deflection as well. And Brian Acosta carrying forward for Honduras. There is Anthony Lozano. Head away behind Andy Nahar. Off the referee's back, and Bradley picks it up. He blasts it forward, Altidore. Cracking a little bit of a breeze. Dempsey beaten in the air by Palacios. Lozano heads it along. Going to find Nahar.
Already a much better tempo to the game from the first game than we saw this evening. Both teams really going forward, trying to pressure the ball. Jurgen Klinsmann was saying he really wants Clint Dempsey, Josie Altidore to stay high to try to stretch the defense. Very important when you have a team like Honduras that's going to play that back 5.
This one a foul there. Headed by Fabian Johnson. As you see, the U.S. has won all 12 previous openers of the Gold Cup. One loss to Panama in 2011. They've twice been held to a draw by Costa Rica and Haiti. Outside of that, it's been very smooth sailing for the U.S., at least in the group stages.
No pressure.
None whatsoever. We had a fun chat with Jurgen Klinsmann about that earlier today. Lovely touch on the outside by Mario Martinez, the former Seattle Sounder. Lozano able to keep it. Lozano into the box. Lozano shot saved by Guzan. And the rebound cleared away by Beckerman. Beckerman a second time, got his body in there. Yedlin trying to accelerate, just got caught a little bit there by Bekelis and couldn't get away. Yedlin trying to get it back, and it's the foul.
Brad Guzan would be delighted. That's the first thing he's had to do today. Really sharp save down to his right-hand side. Not the best of defending by the United States back 4, I will say that. Little late challenge there by DeAndre Yedlin. Definite foul.
We're all lifting it ahead. Andy Nahar, former MLS Rookie of the Year with DC United. Once again, United Figueroa. Martinez looking in for Nahar, making the run. Timmy Chandler tracking the whole way. Header picked up, though. by Acosta. And that took a deflection. It's behind for a corner.
With Brad Guzan not playing too many competitive games for the United States, that first save, his confidence a world of good. Not saying that he's lacking any, but it's always nice. That first action you do of a game is positive, and that most definitely was.
It's his first tournament as the #1. It's his first ever Gold Cup game on the field for Brad Guzan. Told us in Nashville how much he appreciated Jurgen Klinsmann giving him that confidence, giving him the vote, but he said, I still have to perform. And now it's Brian Acosta to send in the first corner of the game. Guzan tracking. That's a good punch to it. We'll do it again on the other side. Jorge Luis Pinto, he was in charge of the Costa Rica team. They got to the quarterfinal of the World Cup last year. Also the coach involved in the Snow Classico between the U.S. and Costa Rica. A little bit of gamesmanship in the return. There is a relationship between Klinsmann and Pinto. Lovely turn by Andy Nahar. The cross blocked away by Brooks and cleared to midfield by Dempsey. Flying through was Crisanto. Free kick U.S.
Clint was a bit fortunate there, defending.
Well, that could have been a bit slow to get up. That's why.
But a knee to the back. Kyle stuff. I don't think that'll bother him too much.
It was attacked by Figueroa. Then with Wigan and Holt the last 7 years in the Premier League. It is a very experienced defensive unit. Generally speaking, for Honduras, it is a very young attacking unit, generally speaking, for Honduras.
5 goals in his last 8, though, for Lozano.
Then, for Altidore, won by Henry Figueroa. Picked up by Mario Martinez, and now he's escaping. Beckerman trying to catch up. Rolled wide for Andy Nahar. Timmy Chandler, the defender. Nahar, the shot through traffic, tipped over by Guzan. And another corner coming for Honduras.
The United States empties the middle of the field. Beckerman can't get back. Bradley's pushed high. Honduras does exactly what we said before the game. They're going to try to get the ball and counter quickly. Right now, Brad Guzan is a far busier of the 2 goalkeepers. Comfortable save, pushing it over his bar.
Once again, Brian Acosta making this his 10th appearance for Honduras. Swings it in. It's a cross from Brooks. There's Henry Figueroa, the first to flash through, and now Bradley trying to escape. Altidore. Now Dempsey got decked. And a free kick for the U.S. And that was Wilmer Crisanto.
Yeah, they're leaving DeAndre Yedlin up high to put Dempsey back in the box to defend these corners. All 3 corners, one worked, one off a training ground, and 2 very good balls in the box.
Just lifting it in. Dempsey is offside, flags up. Anthony Lozano, 22 years old, and you mentioned 5 goals in his last 8 games for Honduras after going scoreless in his first 7. He had a monster year for Olympia and Honduras, second leading goal scorer in the Honduran League. Again, offside on Altidore. He scored both goals in a key Concacaf Champions League game against the Portland Timbers of MLS. And he has been handed the keys to this attack for Honduras. Jerry Benson, their leading active goal scorer, former England Revolution player, left off the 23-man roster. A player that Honduras is very excited about for the future. Figueroa, that came off of Jossie Zardes. It falls to the feet of Martinez. Beckel is calling for it wide. Martinez is thinking about the shot. He'll take the shot. That's nowhere near.
It's a wasted opportunity for Honduras. They had 4 players in attack, 2 in front of him. Pushes it to his left once, then twice. Very speculative shot. I don't think he's going to be troubling Guzan from that distance.
He was with the Seattle Sounders in 2012 and 2013. back with his boyhood club, Real España in Honduras. Bradley and Dempsey able to control it in the air. Beckerman from the ground, spotting Timmy Chandler. Bradley making the run. The ball's behind him. He was happy enough to leave it for Altidore, but Palacio stepped up to intercept. Down the line for Yedlin. Spin and go away. It's going to be a foul. Committed by Minor Figueroa. Yedlin slow to get up.
Definite foul. Referee, I believe, is only given a throw. It came right through the back of DeAndre.
Huntsman was waving his flag. He's really taking a chunk out of DeAndre Yedlin. This referee gave it as a throw. He's not allowing the trainers to come on to look at Yedlin. He's very gingerly back to his feet. Figueroa knocks it out again for a throw.
Yedlin's not the type of player to go down easy.
Even though he was with you with Tottenham in January this year. In for Yedlin. There it comes backwards. Dempsey undercutting Figueroa.
I would say that's a foul. When the player jumps up, I think Dempsey knew what he was doing. He just leaned into him a little bit to put him off balance.
Luis Pinto looking over.
Very strong for Honduras. Very bad blood between the two.
It was an interesting conversation, or part of the conversation with Jurgen Klinsmann, but these Honduran players, their eyes wide when you ask them about the coach. Lovely flick by Martinez for Crisanto. The Honduras team that got to the second straight World Cup. Had a great 2013. Beat the U.S. at home. Beat Mexico at the Azteca Stadium. And then crashed out of the World Cup and fell to 5th in the Central American Cup. Clipped in and just skipping past Lozano. Spilled by Guzan, but no real danger in the end.
You can tell why the players like him. Very structured. They've started the far better of the two teams.
Yedlin for Dempsey, wants to return it. Dempsey dumped to the turf behind the play. The referee will give that as a foul. Jurgen Klinsmann and Andy Herzog really letting the fourth official have it. It was a concern of theirs, Brad, coming into this game, how physical it would be and how this young ref, and they didn't even know this morning who the referee was, how the referee would handle it. Miguel Herrera of Mexico was furious Wednesday night. Mexico-Honduras played a friendly in Houston. At one point, Chicharito suffered a broken collarbone in a tackle.
Yes, they're a very physical team. Very physical indeed. I was a little bit surprised.
That's back for a corner. That was Dempsey's pressure. Figueroa knocked it behind for a shooter's corner of the game.
I was very much surprised when I heard this one his second or third senior international, second senior international game. This is a big one. Knew it was going to be a physical contest, but I must say, he looks calm and composed.
Bump there as you're watching right in the middle of the screen between John Brooks and Brian Bekeles. Head-to-head, those two. The referee trying to draw them out to have a chat. Neither of them seem particularly interested. Oh, it's Zardes and Alfredo Mejia. Zardes is somewhat amused by that.
These Honduran players are just showing they're not going to be intimidated.
The U.S. players are stacking the near post in front of Donis Escobar. As Michael Bradley swings it in, the whistle's already gone.
I don't think that's really a foul. That was always going to happen. There was a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. I think the referee knew that he was going to blow his whistle before the corner was even taken. But you see what they were trying to do? Michael Bradley was really trying to score on that. Put a lot of bodies in front of this goalkeeper. They're missing their captain. Escobar's come in. Test him early. They've tested Brad Guzan.
Guzan able to pick it up. Brooks going to the ground, couldn't do anything about it. Acosta now. Wide for Wilmer Crisanto, the right wing back. Crisanto fires it in. It's off the knee of Fabian Johnson. Another Honduras corner.
The U.S. has to defend these a bit better.
Mario Martinez swings it in right to Clint Dempsey, his former teammate in Seattle. Briefly at least. And then Altidore is done for the turf. Altidore for Zardes, who drops it off. Looking long for Yedlin. Nicholas the defender. They're trying to keep that up. That'll be a Honduras throw.
Oh, the way Honduras is set up, making it very difficult for the United States to get their width. The United States don't move the ball quickly, get it into the center of the field, then sharply get it wide. They're going to end up having to hit 40, 50, 60-yard balls, and that'll play into the Hondurans' hands.
Hard pressure. Down by Chandler. The pass intercepted by Beckerman. Inside for Dempsey. Able to keep on Acosta. Honduras looking to break. Martinez. Fouled by Brooks. Advantage play. Acosta picks it up. Nahar has it on the left. He's got an option on the backside. The cross well intercepted by Beckerman. Brooks then tackled off it. Honduras more active on the second ball. Nahar slipping that in. Lozano knocked down by Brooks and cleared away. Man down behind the play for Honduras. Here's Mario Martinez. He will continue, though, with Crisanto. No, they won't. Referee blows it dead. Yellow card is coming for John Brooks.
Well, I don't know if it should have been a yellow card, but the referee definitely played the advantage well. Definite foul.
Does not feel like a leisurely stroll in the opening match of the Concacaf Gold Cup like we're used to seeing.
No, it definitely isn't. Yeah, I think it's a booking. The Hondurans were. The United States lost the ball again. Honduras was on another quick counterattack. I don't think it's a bad foul to give. If you foul during a counterattack, you're always going to risk a yellow card. But yes, like we said at the beginning of the first 2 minutes, the tempo of this game compared to the Panama-Haiti game.
Julie Stewart-Baines-Woody here downstairs from U.S. coach Jurgen Klinsmann.
Well, John, I've been watching him. He's clearly not very happy with how this game is going so far for his team. Earlier today, he told us, don't get frustrated if we haven't gotten a goal in the first 15 minutes. That's what he wanted to tell his team. Clearly, they're not even close to getting to that point. He knew that this Honduras team would get exhausted after playing such a physical game in this early first half, but he wanted his team to have a good transition from the back line to the midfield. Brad, I'd like to know, what do you think about that so far, and how do they do that better?
Well, it's not been very good thus far. They've been moving the ball far too slowly. This Honduran team is set up. They're very disciplined, very structured, and they're going to have to get the ball 1- and 2-touch passing into the central areas of the field, and then they're going to be able to expose the Hondurans on the flanks. They're going to be able to get Zardes forward and Johnson forward, Chandler and Yedlin. But if they move the ball too quickly, they're never going to be able to pose problems to the two wingbacks on this Honduran team.
Fouled by Chandler. Martinez is back out. The first things out of your coach's mouth with Italy this morning. It's going to be nasty. As Martinez touching along there for Crisanto. Just keeps it in play. That's blocked by Johnson.
Fully expect the United States to grow into this game. Maybe they weren't prepared for how difficult it was going to be, but now they know.
Back in. Santo dancing with Zardes. Lozano's touch. And roll out for a goal kick. Definitely want to build out of the back of these goal kicks, and Honduras pressing hard to try to keep them from doing so. Chandler's ball finding Altidore. He had an option for Badley inside, went outside for Yedlin. Didn't quite work.
Two runners. Wasn't too difficult of a pass, to be honest.
Costa goes down. Contact was on the feet from Kyle Beckerman, and he's holding his face.
Well, he touched him a little bit on the shin, so why not grab your face?
Quickly back in play, Martinez. Mejia. Good ball from Crisanto. Continues his run. Instead, it's inside. Alvarado got a foot in the way. Bradley can't connect with Altidore.
They've got to start connecting with Dempsey and Altidore to allow them to get up the field.
Martinez one-on-one with Fabian Johnson as well as to shield him off.
Especially in this heat, John, if you keep giving the ball away and you have to defend for long periods of the game, that takes the energy out of you far more than when you have the ball and you're attacking.
It is not as hot as it was earlier today. It is very humid. Here's a look at it. 89 is the heat index. It was up in the 90s earlier today. Thunderstorms in the area. Nothing that we've seen for a while. As again, a long ball. Errant for DeAndre Yedlin. Lost his balance. Beckerman will win it back off the hard. Timmy Chandler. Altidore was making the run. Instead, slipping it through. Intercepted by Beckles. Not held. Altidore now able to keep it as they backed off of him. Flipping it to the backside towards Zardes. Header away by Crisanto. Mejia really well to control that. Crisanto trying to send him on his way. Too close to John Brooks. Is up for offside, and Anthony Lozano.
You just saw the pictures of the two head coach. One looked very calm and Pinto, and the other one you see Jurgen Klinsmann not so calm, and rightly so. He shouldn't be happy with what he's seen so far.
Chandler looking for Altidore to run. Palacios had that covered the whole way.
Said be patient and move the ball quickly. We're hurrying things up and we're playing long balls. That's just playing right into the Hondurans' hands.
About 4 years since Jurgen Klinsmann was put in charge of this team. After the Gold Cup of 2011 and the defeat in the final to Mexico. Mexico who begin their journey in this competition 2 nights from now. Under Figueroa. Intercepted by Yedlin but not held. Nahar picks it up, cutting inside of Chandler. Bradley helping. A chance for Figueroa, the captain, to clip it in. Looking for Martinez off the bounce. Guzan was there. Bobby and Johnson continuing the run into midfield. Zardes with the ball. Gets it away for Altidore. Opening up into the space, Timmy Chandler. Can he get there in time? Yes, he can. Beckles goes flying in. U.S. court.
But it wasn't too pretty, but at least the United States worked the ball into the wide areas. Got themselves a corner. Chandler just gets on the end of it. I think that's only maybe the second time we've seen Timothy Chandler that far up the field.
Interesting to see Yedlin standing over this. Bradley's just to his left. Indeed, it is short. Bradley swings it near post. It's bouncing in the 6-yard box. Altidore back to the loose ball. Altidore shot kick save. The rebound is in from Clint Dempsey, and the U.S. in front.
And that is exactly what the United States needed. Goals change the games. Goals breed confidence. A very, very well-worked corner kick. They haven't defended the first 3 or 4 very well, but they sure attacked this one well. Yedlin short to Bradley. Run across the first post by Altidore. Keeps it alive. Good save by the goalkeeper. Who's there to react first? It's Clint Dempsey. 1-0 United States.
Donis Escobar saving the initial attempt. Could do nothing about the follow-up.
John, after a slow start, that's exactly what this United States team needed.
To break that up for Beckles. Dempsey almost got away with that. And this play at the back giving the U.S. a throw. But Dempsey, one closer to Landon Donovan's record for the most goals in the United States history. His 6th goal in 16 appearances at a Gold Cup. Altidore holding it up. Altidore circling around. Dempsey couldn't quite put it back on his feet. The hot early ball. The U.S. a bit caught out. Fabian Johnson trying to recover. Mario Martinez. Brooks trying to slow him down. Martinez clipping it in. It's behind the Hart. And Timmy Chandler able to clear.
It's going to be a danger for the United States this whole evening, the counterattacks. The Honduran side is set up to do that very quickly.
Mejia got caught on the ball. Michael Bradley charging forward. Dempsey and Altidore up there with him. Yedlin trying to join up. Yedlin has it now. Takes the touch inside. Poked away. Ryder Figueroa defending that. Chandler comes to pick it up. Chandler and Mejia exchanging little kicks off the ball.
Well, this is where Honduras has to keep their discipline. As I said earlier, they started the game really well, but now find themselves down a goal. We hadn't seen Michael Bradley or Altidore or Dempsey win a ball high up the field. They score a goal.
Altidore able to turn and holding off Palacios. Altidore cuts it back. Altidore cutting it back a second time, brought him into the traffic, and it's comes to nothing.
But the United States posing a lot of pressure now.
Figueroa. Palacios picks it up. Figueroa. Martinez up for Lozano, running with Brooks. Lozano able to hold it up. Lozano able to turn inside on Brooks. The cross roll in front under hit for the hard. Chandler's touch takes it behind. Fifth corner of this first half for Honduras.
Well, you call it good attacking player, very poor defending. I think it's a bit of both. Dangerous ball across the 6-yard box. Well covered by Chandler. United States now defended another set piece.
Again Martinez. Again short of the near post. It's off the back of Figueroa. Bradley helps into midfield. Yedlin fighting. Can't hold it up. Shot from traffic is nowhere near. From Brian Acosta.
There's the goal again. Well done by Altidore to keep it in play. Goalkeeper desperately upset. Knew he made a good save. Clint Dempsey on hand to react quickest.
Well, Friday, Clint Dempsey and the United States continue their quest for a second consecutive Gold Cup title. They'll take on Haiti in match number 2 of the group stage. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on Fox Sports 1, streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Lovely touch to control, and now charging forward. Fabian Johnson, inside for Yedlin, saved by Escobar. That close to DeAndre Yedlin's first goal for his country. Tommy's Escobar feeling it afterwards, his second save of the game.
But exactly what Jurgen Klinsmann wanted. He wants the ball up to Altidore. Either hold it up for a good touch, get the pace of Johnson or Chandler. Zardes, Yedlin going forward that time. It was Johnson and Yedlin combining. Very good save by Escobar.
Chandler will stay in play on the far side and play safe as Crisanto. Third corner of the game for the U.S.
Very good run by DeAndre Yedlin, keeping himself onside. Goalkeeper comes out, closes down the angle, makes himself big. Could he have taken it first time? Possibly, but take nothing away from the save. Well done by Escobar.
Sacrificing his body for his team. Again, you see the stack of the near post. Michael Bradley scored direct from a corner against Panama earlier this year. Again, swings it on top of the netting. DeAndre Yedlin, 2 years ago, had just come off his first ever time with the national team at the Under-20 World Cup. He was a rookie with the Seattle Sounders. Since then, he's become an all-star in MLS. He's played at a World Cup. He made the move to Tottenham Hotspur. It has been a spectacular rise for a player that will be turning 22 in just a couple of days.
Now he's a right winger as well. Different position. And doing very well the last couple of games at it.
Andy Nahar dropping off for Brian Acosta. And a long switch for Crisanto. Again, and Acosta making the run instead of Lozano. That's for Acosta, deals for offside. Zardes with the shoulder. Referee and linesman happy enough, and it's clear. Also doing very well to hold it up. Dempsey gets it away as he's fouled for Bradley. Dempsey again, just in the nick of time to get it across for Timmy Chandler. Yedlin running in front of him. Trying to find a way to get the ball. Yedlin a foot race. Not going to get there in front of Bekeles. Alvarado flying forward. It's out for a goal kick.
That's because the U.S. team needed a spark, and it was the goal. Completely different team. This last 5 or 6 minutes since they scored the goal.
Lozano, who's got inside of Alvarado Cruzan right on the edge of his area. And the referee was in a great position to see the side of the 18-yard box. Know that he stayed inside.
Very good goalkeeping again. Difficult to read those straight ones.
Zardes is an option if he could turn and get it away. Fabian Johnson was making the run. Zardes again, an option for Johnson as Santos drifting his way inside, but again they can't find him. And out to Anthony Lozano, able to turn, weave his way forward. Beckerman got a foot in, but can't win the ball cleanly. Lozano out wide for Mario Martinez. Najar's in the box. The cross comes in. Lozano with the overhead. Alvarado heading it along.
See Jurgen Klinsmann gesturing down there. He wants Kyle Beckerman to get further up the field. He does not want the midfielders to come back and get the ball off the two central defenders.
It's a big reason why Ventura Alvarado is on the field from the start. His ability to play it forward and start the attack. It's Brooks who plays this for Zardes. Able to control it on Crisanto. Dropping it off now for Fabian Johnson. He's got options in the box. Force backwards for Beckerman. Chandler is tailing out. Chandler can't keep it in play. A little bit of a bump there from Bekeles as Yedlin cleverly was trying to keep Honduras from getting it back in play quickly.
Pinto's getting involved now. His calm demeanor has quickly gone away after going down the goal.
Chandler comes flying through. Najar able to hold it up. Yedlin gets it back from Bekeles. Referee playing advantage.
He's got to bring that one back. That's got to be a yellow card, just like Brooks got a yellow card.
Bradley underhit for Zardes, intercept. An early ball for Anthony Lozano, who's had a decision to make. Able to do enough. Chandler and Najar again in a wrestling match. Whistle and a free kick for the U.S. And let's see what Cesar Ramos, the referee, does. A word with Najar. Klinsmann and the U.S. bench is furious right now.
Now the referee definitely missed one there. He gives Brooks a yellow card for something less sinister than that. Bekeles and Yedlin just had some words off the field. 3 times now Yedlin, I think, has been fouled.
Got that big hit from Mata Figueroa in the early moments. Was not even punished with a foul. He gets it away for Acosta. Najar has Bekeles overlapping on his left. Lovely little touch back around Yedlin. Martinez, Mejia, Crisanto now. Had to wait for it. Taking the cross, got Johnson in the air. Crisanto swinging it in. Beckerman's header in the way.
Too many crosses coming in the box. This Honduran team, when they do get the ball wide, the United States defenders have got to do a much better job stopping that cross. It's a main job. Left backs, right backs.
Again, Wilmer Crisanto from the byline, swinging it in. Beckerman flying through just in front of Lozano. Zardes up for Dempsey. Further forward for Altidore. Holds off Palacios. Finds Kyle Beckerman in space. Swings it out wide for Timmy Chandler. Dempsey wants a through ball down the center of the park. Instead, Yedlin. Bradley looking for Altidore's run. Up in the air. Altidore able to recover it. Palacios can't do anything about it. Escobar was there in time. Martinez for Lozano. Set up Beckerman's challenge. Bekeles for Andy Nahar. He's got the speed on the end, and you don't say that too much. Edwin prevents the cutback. And will prevent a 6th corner already for Honduras. Short. Nahar changes the angle of Costa. Way overhead.
5 minutes before halftime. You've been dangerous on your corner kicks. You get a corner kick, and you hit it about 25 yards wide of the goal. I don't think Pinto will be too happy with that one.
Martinez early ball. Lozano picks it up. Lozano early attempt trying to catch Guzan off his line. That's out over the American Outlaws.
The second ball's in the middle of midfield when they lose. The United States loses the ball. The Honduras team attacks it very quickly. I think Jurgen will definitely have some words about that at halftime.
Chandler mishitting that. Acosta nods it down for Mario Martinez. Mejia shot for distance, and Guzan was very alert to it.
Touch on the ball, Mejia again. This is probably the 3rd or 4th shot from 35 to 40 yards out. Be very surprised if they're beating Brad Guzan from that distance.
What it is, though, too, is a 3rd or 4th U.S. goal kick in quick succession. And again, they're trying to build out of the back. They did there, and it's a giveaway and a shot. Now they play long, and it's going to be out for Honduras throw.
When they're spreading wide, and then Brad Guzan hits it long. It's a big space in the middle of midfield, and having a difficult time hitting onto that second ball.
The win there is in Guzan's face as he's hitting these goal kicks. Able to help play that out of the back this time.
I like that.
Johnson controlling the bouncing ball inside for Dempsey, leaving it at the feet of Altidore. Further wide now for Yedlin. Yedlin engaging with Beckles, fans to their feet. Bradley swings it in. Only Palacios was there. Alvarado keeps it in for Chandler. Evades the sliding Mejia. Playing it into the middle, no one there. Martinez, early ball for Lozano. Brooks will back off. Lozano able to keep it. Zard is helping. Rolled central for Acosta. All the way wide for Beckles. Andy Nahar. Nahar looking to shoot. It's curled in. It's wide.
Another real speculative shot. He's at 28 yards out at an angle. Some strike to beat the goalkeeper of Brad Guzan's stature and ability from there.
Nahar, born in Honduras, moved to the Washington, D.C. suburbs at the age of 13. Joined the D.C. United Academy as a 15-year-old. 2 years later, he was a pro. And was the MLS Rookie of the Year. Just finished his 2nd season with Anderlecht in Belgium. As Dempsey just lost his footing. No, it is going to be a foul on Henry Figueroa.
Very good skill by Clint Dempsey. He's enjoying himself now. Could have possibly been a handball. I don't think there was much of a foul in it. Very good piece of skill. I think he calls that one a foul. DeAndre's been chopped down about 3 times. He wouldn't even let the physicals come on the field.
Chandler. Yedlin cycling through. Yedlin now for Altidore in the box. Palacios to defend the cross back to Escobar.
Getting a lot of numbers in the box. Altidore very big, very strong. Not a very good cross. He knows that.
Worked by Fabian Johnson to win it back for Mario Martinez. Sardis to his left. Sardis hesitated, able to catch up. Sardis swung in, right to Escobar, bobbles it, is able to grab it. Rolled out a ton of space here for Brian Acosta to run into. Chandler and Beckham meet him in the middle. Mejia now. Wide for Martinez, 1 minute extra. Brooks intercepts the pass on the watch of referee Cesar Ramos. Lovely no-look touch by Fabian Johnson for Bradley. Early ball for Dempsey to chase. Gliding stake down. Escobar able to get there in time. Quickly now for Nahar. Lozano making the run in the center. Nahar running right around Alvarado. Pushing off Yedlin. Nahar's shot is over the bar.
And end-to-end stuff at the end of this first half. Nahar showing his pace, his skill, and then his strength at the end. He'll be upset with himself that he hasn't hit the target from there. Done all the hard work. Very good opportunity. The United States will be very, very happy that the Honduran team did not equalize there.
Will he be happy with this first half?
He'll be very happy that they came back into it. He'll be very disappointed with the way they started the first half.
Clint Dempsey, rebound from a Josie Altidore save, giving the U.S. the advantage in a very physical in Kansas City for the finale of this Group A. The Adrenaline Circus is off to Foxborough for Friday night. U.S. against Haiti, Honduras against Panama. Panama held to a draw by Haiti earlier today. So if the U.S. can hold off, they would control the group after night one. Second half underway between the United States and Honduras. Clint Dempsey's 25th minute goal the difference. On the opening night of the 2015 Concacaf Gold Cup in Frisco, Texas. Teams are unchanged to begin the second half. After the restart of the game to pick up back to the intensity with which we left it at the end of the first half. Drilled in by Chandler for Dempsey, who reverses it for Beckerman. Chandler again, Dempsey. Yedlin running off his right. Dempsey will play it off now. Yedlin tackled off him by Minor Figueroa. Fold those caps all time for Honduras. The vastly experienced captain showing his skill there. And they'll try to keep that in play. Nahar has it. Figueroa long looking for Anthony Lozano. Brings it down to the chest of Ventura. Alvarado gets it away from Martinez. Lozano running away. Instead it's a switch to the right side. Crisanto is there in front of Fabian Johnson. Crisanto's cross in. Up to the backside. Kuzan has to grab it. With his head up. Santo gets his header to that switch. Altidore, Bradley, Dempsey trying to return. Sardis, Bradley had stopped his run. Referee's going to pull this back for a free kick, but Dempsey is down.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted Michael Bradley to do. Jurgen Klinsmann, he wanted him to play the ball quick. Oh, that time, Dempsey, that was a late challenge there by Figueroa, but he wanted Michael Bradley to play quick 1-2s. Don't let the Honduran players come and pressure you. good movement, very good passage of play. Clint Dempsey takes one for the team there.
Still no yellow card shown to a Honduran player. Cesar Ramos, our referee. One of these Jurgen Klinsmann said, he said, I'm fine with us getting fouled in the attacking third. We've got good set pieces. I'd rather have those fouls be there than in the midfield. So here's the opportunity. Fabian Johnson and Michael Bradley over.
Showed that on the goal.
Yedlin exchanging shots with Johnny Palacios. Zardes all the way to the right in a little bit of space. Fabian Johnson over the wall, takes a touch, U.S. corner.
See what he was doing, trying to go up and over the wall. Just under hit it by about 3 or 4 inches. Corner to the U.S.
Again, Yedlin going across, Bradley right next to him. Some interesting different looks we've seen from the two different flags. And then again the touch, Bradley lifting it in. They're knocked down by Figueroa, and Beckerman a push to the back. Free kick Honduras. All right, Julie, what has Jurgen Klinsmann talking to you about coming back out for the second half?
Well, Jurgen told me he wants his team to be closer and better connected. He said we're giving them too much space. He wants his team to push up higher, move everything higher up the field. He wants 1v1 to be better. He wasn't happy with the first 20 minutes, but as soon as they got the goal, everything opened up, and he wants his team to continue playing like they did at the end of that first half.
Nahar battling with Beckerman. Nahar able to keep it. No one there for his touch, although he wins it back off of Zardes. Mejia now. Rolled wide for Wilmer Casato. Mario Martinez. Mejia. Acosta. Beckles opening up on the left. Bradley gets a foot in. Martinez again. Coming inside from Zardes. Nahar. Off of Beckerman's hip. Nahar said he thought he was fouled by Alvarado. Alvarado has a word of disgust for him. Bradley coming the other way. Dempsey rather. Wrong side of Altidore. Dempsey's upset. He thought he was fouled.
Yeah, must have been the referee there. I don't think he was fouled. If he was fouled, it wasn't too hard anyway.
The U.S. win it right back. Trying to run away from Beckles. That'll be a U.S. throw. Dempsey. Get it back. Honduras want to go quick. Immediately in for Nahar. Well done, Timmy Chandler, to win it back. Although then gives it away. Anthony Lozano, Mario Martinez. Beckerman able to pause the attack. Nahar now, chance to run. Beckles overlapping on his left. Nahar, 1-on-4. Alvarado and Bradley. For a moment, the shot fired in and out. And Brian Costa.
That chance stemmed from a loose pass from Clint Dempsey in the corner. Another loose pass by Timothy Chandler. Loses the ball. Then Michael Bradley has a chance to recover it. He loses the ball. I know the shot again. It was from 23, 24 yards out. Not troubling Guzan. Are they tired mistakes creeping in a little bit? I know we're only in the 51st minute, but it is hot. It is humid here. Players going to get dehydrated.
Klinsmann has talked about, he's got some players, yes, in mid-season form with MLS, others coming off their off-season with European or Mexican clubs in a very short window of time. So you get a month for the World Cup, you get a week for the Gold Cup to try to get everyone back up to speed. Martinez trying to return from Casato. Johnson got a foot in Zardes, hitting and slicing it backwards. Chandler trying to recover, does just enough with Nahar pressuring. Too far for Dempsey, though.
Definitely a very sloppy start by the United States in the second half.
Lozano lays it off. Minor Figueroa. With Ryan Beckles trying to catch up to that for the byline. Gets a cross away. Alvarado upset with himself. Corner for Honduras. 7th of the game.
The United States just keeps giving the ball away needlessly. They're up 1-0. Honduras has to bring the game to them. This clearance here, that should be out of play for a throw. It shouldn't be defending a corner here.
Certainly what Kuzan thought.
Yeah, Kuzan's got to be a leader now, which he was doing. This is where Michael Bradley, your captain, Clint Dempsey, Josie Alcador, got to get a hold of some players, communicate, lift them, get players to concentrate.
Acosta again looking near post. Brooks there with the header. Acosta knocks it down, no one there. Zardes leaves it off for Bradley. Not the best ball for Dempsey. Beckles, who was the starting right back for Honduras in the World Cup last year, has been moved to left back just in the last week or so. Really, Izaguirre, the #1 choice at left back for Honduras, was going to join the Gold Cup. Reverse course, he's staying with Celtic in Scotland, helping them as they have Champions League qualifiers coming up. Here's Fabian Johnson. Roll ahead for Zardes. Figueroa, the defender, Henry Figueroa. Zardes keeps it on him. Resets for Johnson. U.S. throw. In for Dempsey. Plays it central, no one there. With Brian Acosta. Brooksville can't hold it up. Subs are up, getting loose. Chris Wondolowski and Brad Evans for the United States. As Brooks commits the foul. Lozano slow to get up. Honduras go quick. Acosta on the ball. Runners either side. Minor Figueroa joining up. Yedlin comes to meet him. Figueroa. Not quite.
Well, it's a really poor ball in by Figueroa at the end. But the United States really fell asleep. There's a free kick. 2 or 3 U.S. players talking to the referee. Honduras plays quickly. They go up the field. I know it came to nothing, but these are things you get tired and you start making really silly mistakes.
Eventually, it will come to something. Being chased by Nahar. Loose touch in front of him. Beckles gets it. Nahar does really well to keep that in play. Yedlin picks his pocket. For Fabian Johnson. Drifting inside. Clint Dempsey now. He's got Bradley making the run and finds Bradley and slips it through too far for Alcador. Martinez and Honduras looking to counter. Early ball. Anthony Lozano is onside. Goes into the edge of his area. Gets there just in time. Touch comes backwards though. Another Honduras corner on the way.
Good starting position for Brad Kuzan here. Again, difficult ball to read. Gets there first. I'm sure he would have wanted to get a little bit more on it. But it's with his opposite foot, his right foot. But he does just enough to avert the danger. Danger's not over yet, though. They have to defend this corner.
8th of the game for Honduras. Martinez swings it in. Brooks heads it away. There's a foul anyway. United States preparing to bring on Chris Wondolowski. Whether or not they get him in right now or not, though Brad Kuzan and no rush to get this ball back in play. Wondolowski really made his name for the United States in the Gold Cup 2 years ago. Scored his first goal for his country in the warm-up game with Guatemala. Scored a hat-trick in the opener against Belize. 5 goals in the group stage. Ended up tying for the tournament lead. Wondolowski, who this spring went past 100 goals for his MLS career.
What a finish for San Jose his last month at near post.
And he will, we understand, be coming on for Josie Altidore. But not just yet. Martinez, early ball for Andy Nahar. Guzan, alert enough.
Jurgen said he wanted Brad Guzan to start a little bit higher because they're going to try to hold a little bit of a higher line, get pressure on the ball. He's done just that today.
Crossfield pass from Kyle Beckerman. It appears to be the appropriate amount of W's in the back of his shirt. Altidore making way for Chris Wondolowski.
Well, I can understand the substitution. Josie hasn't really looked himself. It is hot. Just didn't have that bit of energy, that turn of pace. And I know Jurgen Klinsmann also said if possible, he wants to try to rotate as many players. The traveling, the conditions, the climate.
Wondolowski, exactly the type of player Klinsmann talked about. Building this roster, he wants experienced guys. He wants guys who are going to help him win. Not necessarily young players who are still developing.
Score goals.
Figueroa off the throw. Bekelis, the best touch for Acosta. Beckerman, early for Wondolowski. And then he gives it away. Can't win it back. Bekelis now. Martinez showing for it. Martinez surveying his options, clips it in. Good header away by Timmy Chandler. Only trying to accelerate on Bekelis. Gets rid of it. An hour gone in a sold-out Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. Opening night of the 2015 Concacaf Gold Cup. Clint Dempsey heading in a rebound from a Josie Altidore shot. Back in the 25th minute, the difference right now. U.S. in position as results stand to be in control of the group after the first night. Panama and Haiti playing to a 1-1 draw earlier. Do it again Friday night in Foxborough. Crisanto on the ball for Honduras. Running at Jossie Zardes. Shoulder to shoulder they go. Zardes fights, wins. Still work to do though. It's a delicate touch for Michael Bradley. Bradley is fouled.
Well, we know Zardes is very good going forward, but a few times tonight he's really shown his willingness to defend, his willingness to work for his team. It's not easy on these flanks, especially when you get isolated 1v1. Really shown his quality a few times there.
Honduras preparing to bring on Romel Kyoto. Brad Evans preparing to come on for the U.S. Timmy Chandler commits the foul, and Brian Bekelis is rolling around.
May have just got a little bit of the ball, but I think the referee just got that right. Definitely got more of the leg.
And there he is, Brad Evans. First though, it's Martinez laying it off for Mejia. Santos, Zardes got a foot in to knock it away. Dempsey on the run, early ball. Wondolowski was trying to keep it up with his head. And Palacios across, wanted to shepherd it out, got it caught in the spokes, U.S. throw. And here come the subs. Andy Nahar being pulled off after 62 minutes. A look of surprise on Brad Friedel's face.
Yeah, no sense of injury. Set up this Honduran team. They need a goal. They need to go forward. They still set themselves up to counter with the 5 across the back. Nahar is one of the best players you have at doing that.
He also makes his 12th appearance, plays for Olympia. He played against the Seattle Sounders and the Vancouver Whitecaps in the Concacaf Champions League group stage starting next month. Speaking of the Seattle Sounders, here's Brad Evans, made his U.S. debut in Seattle. 2009 Gold Cup, was so eager to come on, he got a yellow card because he hadn't been waved on yet as a substitute. Replacing Timmy Chandler. So Evans, who a jack of all trades, center back now with the Sounders. Back to right back for the U.S.
And I think Jurgen Klinsmann not happy with the loose passing. It seems the lapses of concentration, getting some new blood in there.
Free kickers. Fabian Johnson was fouled.
Amount of energy you have to expend if you're right and left backs in the team, especially plays narrow wingers. Jurgen's asked them to get forward almost every time you have control of the ball. It takes a lot of energy out of you.
Well, Bradley wearing the armband, his 100th appearance for his country. Serving this one into all the traffic, and the header is in for a second goal. And it is Clint Dempsey with his second goal. Former captain, new captain combined, and the U.S. with some breathing room.
Well, I wouldn't say it's against the run of play, but definitely not as the U.S. is playing their best stuff. Get a free kick, very good ball into the far post, very poor marking. Clint Dempsey jumps highest again. Could the goalkeeper have come off his line and claimed it? Could he have punched it? Helped out his defenders. Certainly the defenders could have followed Clint Dempsey a bit better. 2-0 to U.S. Just what they wanted, I'm sure. It's going to do exactly what happened in the first half and bring some more confidence.
He's about 160 miles northwest of his hometown of Nacogdoches, Texas. He would make that 160-mile drive here to Dallas as a young player, play for the Dallas Texans Youth Club. While playing at Furman, MLS Rookie of the Year with the New England Revolution. He's the all-time leading goal scorer for an American in the Premier League with Fulham and then Tottenham, and now with the Seattle Sounders, and now with 2 big goals. Even the U.S. a sigh of relief here as that ball's going to be on Wilmer Crisanto.
Well, Jurgen Klinsmann said the other day they sat down with Clint Dempsey and he was speaking about be goal-oriented, be selfish. You can get up, you can get to 57, you can get to 58. He's got 2 more now. He's got a lot of years of soccer in him.
He's scored now in 4 different Gold Cups. He's the only 2-time Gold Cup winner on this roster for the U.S. And Dos Cero's the chant for the fans. Kyoto the substitute, lovely touch from Beckles. Kyoto able to keep it in the box, and Almarado's across. Kyoto again, flipping it in. Just too tall for Martinez. It's a bit calmer now, a bit more relieved, a bit more comfortable. The sold-out Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. 2 goals from Clint Dempsey, giving the U.S. a 2-0 lead with 2 balls on the field. Opening night of the 2015 Concacaf Gold Cup. And the U.S. the opportunity for more. Dempsey, as Beckerman helped to win it back. He's feeling it. He's dancing on the ball. And Honduras has to be somewhat mindful of goal differential going forward in the group stage. Cruising Oz as Brooks slides around the slotting Martinez. Johnson, Zardes, off the chest. Zardes cuts it back. Just broken up by Palacio, by Modern Figueroa, rather. But a giveaway as Yedlin comes across. Wants a handball, which he gets.
Really good passage of play by the United States. Let's see this handball. Yeah, definite handball. But just before that, Zardes Really showed his pace again. Very clever flick. Well defended in the end.
Just a mirror image of the fourth goal for the U.S. against Guatemala Friday night in Nashville. Wondolowski turned in. Bradley off the free kick. Dempsey making the run. Figueroa heads away. Mejia. Crisanto able to get it clear. Honduras preparing their second substitution in the wings. Beckerman steps in to win it back off Martinez. Bradley misplayed it. Lozano. Foul by Alvarado. Mario Martinez coming off here for Honduras. Carlos Disco, 30 years old, but only his 14th appearance. He didn't make his debut until he was 27 years of age.
Maybe Nahar wasn't injured. Maybe he just wasn't happy with how his wingers were playing.
They were now out. See hit behind Wondolowski. Santo, center for Mejia. Disco just came on. Santo threading it in. Disco, lovely first touch into the box and scores! His first goal for his country. Moments after coming on. And all of a sudden, that margin for error has been cut in half.
Pinto obviously can't just play his best. Substitution comes on. Really good touch. Wrong puts the U.S. defender. Can't do it once. Guzan comes out, tries to make himself big. Very clever finish over the left-hand shoulder of Guzan.
And he plays for Motagua. They'll be playing against Ventura Alvarado in Club America in the Concacaf Champions League. Dempsey on the other way. Shoulder to shoulder with Mejia, who got the worst of it. He's staying down. Collision between Yedlin and Acosta. And we're back to where we were in the first half now. One-goal game. Tackles flying around. And the atmosphere is warmed right back up as Bradley slides in to help win it. For Dempsey on a hat trick now. Bradley and Johnson. Free kick U.S.
It's a cliche, we said it earlier. Big events in games change the complexity of the game. Goals, there's nothing bigger than a goal. The United States seemed to be cruising. Looked like they were going to be able to see it out. 2-1 now. Game on, and the pace has really picked up.
Can they add a third? Bradley, deep to the back post. Sard is tracking. That ball's out. That ball's out. It's a goal kick.
You get these opportunities just like we saw in the goal. You want to put it right in a little danger area, sometimes in that second six area.
Nicholas. Pass for Kyoto. There's Carlos Disco, 14th appearance. First ever goal for Honduras. Alvarado looking long. Yedlin got back to the snap in the wrong way. Yedlin in, looking for Wondolowski up in the air for Palacio. Palacios. And Escalera comes to grab it. Straight up the middle. Fradisco's got runners on his side. He's looking all the way wide. Casanto joining up. Fabian Johnson comes to meet him. Casanto's cross goes in, scrambling back post. It's out for a goal kick.
Michael Bradley and Kyle Beckerman just getting caught square too many times now. I know it's the last bit of the game, the last 17 minutes. It's difficult. You have to keep your composure. Keep your discipline, keep your shape. That's what you need. That's why Michael Bradley's the captain.
Costa running forward. It's off for Kyoto. Nicholas charging in front of him. Disco showing for the ball, touching it in, too close to Gazette. Third and final substitution into position.
Their substitutions have made an impact. Can't say that right now about the United States' substitutions.
A goal from Alvarado. Roll ahead for Beckles. For Kyoto now. Alvarado the defender. Back out for Beckles. Swings in the cross. Brooks there with the header. Casanto picks up the loose ball. He's got Mejia now. All the way wide to the right. Mejia fires in the cross. Brooks there again. Third and final change for Honduras. Eddie Hernandez, just his 6th appearance. He's in the Mexican second division, or did at least this last season on loan from Motagua of Honduras. He replaces Henry Figueroa, forward on for a center back. Good turn. Marzano elects to cross, and well defended. That was Brad Evans in there. Just in front of Disco.
Excellent defended by Evans in the end. United States has to be careful that they don't just keep dropping off. They've got to continue to put pressure on this Honduran team when they're in possession of the ball.
Wondolowski down the turf, told to get up by the referee. Inside of the final 15 minutes now. Then Dempsey 2, Honduras 1. Dempsey caught there by Palacios. Now will be a foul. This was the big talking point for the U.S. coming out of the World Cup. A series of friendlies all the way through last fall, all the way through March, where they were in position in the second half and couldn't hold on. This is the first 9 friendlies. Leonard caught in half and all 13. They won 2 of them. Look at the disparity. In the second half, they got 8 goals in the final 10 minutes of games, and yet they turned it around. Wins against Mexico, Netherlands, Germany, and Guatemala. They have been lights out in the second half of games. They have won the games in the second half. What can they do here? Zardes tripped up, foul, free kick U.S.
And not just the physical fitness on that, it's the mental fitness, the mental toughness that Jurgen's trying to instill in his team. Here you see Zardes again. Not a great little move, doesn't get a great touch, but he stays with it. Gets the foul. Michael Bradley will take his time on this. Needs a bit better delivery than the last one.
Both U.S. goals tonight from set pieces. The corner that was kind of recycled in. Led to the Dempsey opener. And then Bradley's free kick from the wing, headed in by Dempsey. Bradley driven in on goal. It's saved off the line by the keeper, Escobar. U.S. World Cup. And the assistant was trying to get back to that line as fast as possible.
Michael Bradley knew exactly what he was going to attempt to do. Really difficult to see if it was over the line from here. The Honduran wall did not do their job. It splits them. Goalkeeper did well to recover at the end. Really difficult save to make.
Hole of the wall must cross the hole of the line. Slip through. It's offside. Flag is up, and Eddie Hernandez and the ball from Lozano.
Just maybe a half a step offside. United States holding a high line. Very brave to do that at this stage of the game.
Brooks flipping it ahead for Johnson. So they keep it in play. Great touch by Mejia. Tisqua, early ball. Anthony Lozano. He's got Hernandez in the box. The cross is for Kyoto instead. Evans, the defender. Able to hack it away. Hands are urging Yedlin to go. Hands off for Bradley instead. Wanilowski sprays it wide for Fabian Johnson. Almost like two different U.S. teams, one line forward, one line back right now.
Yeah, Jurgen was urging the attacking ones to keep going, and then he was shouting at Kyle Beckerman to stay. He knows he can't lose that middle of the field.
And Zahn has lost the ball, got his pocket picked by Alfredo Mejia. Able to force him backwards, though. A little chunk of him as well in doing so. Crisanto into the center. And Yedlin able to get to that ball as both Hernandez and Tisqua thought the other was getting a lovely move by Yedlin to get away. Options either side. He was going for Dempsey. The game is getting really spread out and stretched now.
As Honduras is going to have to commit bodies forward.
He also swings in the cross off the bounce. Brooks getting it clear. Yedlin fighting. Minutes to go. A warm and very humid night in the northern suburbs of Dallas, Texas. As you've been alluding to, Brad, who has the physical fitness and who has the mental fitness to get it done in these last 10 minutes?
Well, I'm afraid they're going to need everyone.
Dempsey handing off for Zardes. Wanilowski in the center. Crisanto able to poke it away. Zardes able to get back to the loose ball. Crisanto said he didn't have more support for that. Beckerman likes to go backwards. Almost a free in there from Hernandez to intercept the pass.
Honduras seems to have more of the energy, John. The United States going to have to soak up the pressure and use the pace of Zardes, use the pace of Yedlin to get him out of trouble. Try to take that third.
On the turn, gets away from Beckerman. Acosta rolls it out wide. This is Kyoto, crosses in, goes in, flapping out and in. Hernandez is missed. And a look back at some of the physical play in this one.
Well, we said beforehand that these tackles were going to be going flying in. Dempsey, Yedlin, Beckerman, Yedlin again.
U.S. throw. Back for Fabian Johnson. This controls it out. U.S. does still have one available substitution to make. Honduras has made all three. again from Tisqua. Hernandez and Lozano running. Hernandez wins the header. Amaral trying to get back to his feet. Johnson able to knock it away. Whether he meant to or not, he connects with Zardes, who gets it further upfield. Wondolowski's pressing. Johnny Palacios had to get that right in. Escobar. Yeah, harder than it needed to be. The goal scorer for Honduras, trying to hook that in for Kyoto. Good header away by Evans. Yedlin knocked down by Bekelis, referee. And once again, Evan pressed. Kyoto's cross takes a deflection. Brooks is there between the two forwards to head it away. Dempsey unable to bring it under control. Tisqua again. Slipping it through. U.S. all disorganized, and the shot is rolled wide by Eddie Hernandez. Alvarado, the last moment, trying to put him off.
Well, you've got to make sure that if they do attack you, they attack wide. The back four was not in line, definitely onside. What a very good chance for Honduras. Just drags his shot wide. Greg Duzan will be relieved to see that trickle to his left hand, wide of his left-hand post.
Like Graham Zusi with the third and final change. And again, the groans from the crowd as the U.S. gives it away. Again, the early ball for Eddie Hernandez. Miscontrolled. Alvarado wins the free kick. Zusi will now get in position to come on as the final substitution for the U.S. as we're now 5 minutes of stoppage time left to go. Here's sideways from Palacios. Acosta looked to it in front of Yedlin. Kyoto on the ball. Bekelis the back heel. Kyoto will turn around on Yedlin. The referee tells him to get back up. Barely got that away for Dempsey just in time. Dempsey's fouled. And finally, in the 86th minute, the first yellow card of the game, Johnny Palacios with Honduras.
Probably could have been about 4 or 5 more today.
Zardes is off. And in every game this year for the U.S. that's making his debut in January, Graham Zusi will play for the first time in 2015, Friday night in Nashville, making his 30th appearance now and his first Gold Cup. Ball is hit straight out.
I think Zardes had a good game today. Difficult conditions. Had to cover a lot of ground. Showed his very good defensive qualities a few times today.
Fans, whether optimistic or just concerned about traffic, are making their way out.
The way this Honduran team has played in the second half, especially since they scored their goal, I wouldn't be walking out of this stadium yet.
Costa out wide for Crisanto. Here, Tisqua, unable to make the connection. But how does the U.S. see this out?
Well, they're going to have to stay compact, for one. You can't let this Honduran team have chances right down the middle of the field. The back four is going to have to be have their spacing perfect. Michael Bradley and Kyle Beckerman are going to have to be together, preferably not square. They just brought on fresh legs with Zusi. I know DeAndre Henley, he's probably tired right now. They're going to have to count on him to hold the ball, get forward as quickly as he can in a counterattack while they soak up this pressure. And communication. They're going to have to keep talking. There's a lot of tired legs and a lot of tired minds out there.
Kyoto again, Beckel is trying the back heel routine. U.S. trying to hold on, get off to the right start of the group stage. Continue on the right foot. They can win this Gold Cup straight through to the Confederations Cup, which they desperately want to be at. They want nothing to do with a one-game playoff against whoever else would win this tournament. Santos touching the space. Zusi trying to recover. Santos mishitting it. Beckerman just gets rid of it. Hush over the crowd, which has been fantastic for most of the night as we enter the 90th minute. Well, Stisquer's goal moments after coming on, reducing the U.S. lead, giving Honduras a chance to grab something late, similar to what Haiti did against Panama in the opener here today. Well, Kyoto running at Evans, who's backing off. Kyoto to the byline. Evans goes to ground. Out for a corner. Ninth of the game for Honduras.
Was decent defending there by Evans. Stays on his feet, stays balanced. Only dives in when he knows he can get the ball.
Again, this is where you want your goalkeeper. You want Brad Guzan to take command. Brooks, big, dominant, heading it away. Dempsey at that near post.
It's Acosta who drives it in. Brooks once again there with his head. Work not done. Acosta back in. Minor Figueroa fires it back over and out. 3 minutes still to watch. A referee, Cesar Ramos.
I'm sure Brad Guzan's going to take as much time as he possibly can. Well attacked by Brooks on that corner.
Clinton had a lot of praise for him earlier today. St. John Brooks has made huge strides to become an adult. With Hertz Berlin, who's been with his entire career and becoming a regular on the back line for the United States. Evans touch inside, evading both Dempsey and Bradley. Still not done this one for the U.S. Zusi's tackled clean to win the ball back. 1 minute gone on the three. Edlin rolled in. Grabs Zusi on the ball. Wondolowski wants the cross. It's not going to get there, but a win to U.S. corner.
Well, it's what you want from your fresh legs. And Zusi won the ball, and then he joined in the attack. Possibly offside. I think the linesman missed one there. Decent ball in. The United States will be happy for the corner. Precious seconds can tick away now.
Just rolls it in for Dempsey. Trying to hold it up. Working hard against Mejia. Fouls him. About 60 seconds or so left for the U.S. to defend. To make it a perfect 13 for 13, opening up the Concacaf Gold Cup with a win. And Honduras become just the fourth team in the tournament's history to grab a result off the U.S. This play by Kyoto. Beckerman slides in. Fabian Johnson there as well. Zusi comes away with the ball. Dempsey hands on hips. Azusi was looking for options. Yedlin trying to keep it. Bekelis has it back. Anthony Lozano. Lozano bumped from behind by Yedlin. Referee will give it as a free kick for Honduras.
What I will say is Azusi did really well to win the ball. You just need to play it forward. Don't play the ball backwards then. Making your team defend. I would say it was a foul. DeAndre just got caught running into the back of him. Possibly they're going to have to count on Brad Guzan. Maybe the wall.
True saves already tonight. Brad Guzan will be forced into making a third. But just pointing out Carlos Disco has opened up on the right side of the box. There you're seeing a little bit of space. Alvarado sliding out that way. Only man over it right now is Brian Acosta. Honduras players trying to wedge open a space in that wall. Mejia now walks over. Last chance. Acosta blocked by the wall. Full time. That's it. The U.S. holds on. And they open up the 2015 Concacaf Gold Cup with a 2-1 win over Honduras.
That's a great win for the United States. The most difficult group game. They weren't at their best today. But Honduras, we knew that there was going to be a very stern test. They stood up to it. Most important of all, they got the 3 points.
Clint Dempsey with both goals as the U.S. wins to open up the Concacaf Gold Cup. We'll hand you over to Fox Sports Live for more. For Brad Friedel and Julie Stewart, makes off John Strong. This one finishes United States 2, Honduras 1.